Niantic has announced Slakoth as the next Community Day Pokemon, and there's actually a reason I'm okay with this, other than the fact that I'm happy with every single Community Day ever. People, it should be a good thing that they keep doing events each month, and whenever a new shiny is added into the game. It could be a shiny piece of poop and I'd be happy, if it was newly added in. Anyway, we're gonna look at the info that you need to know per usual on this channel, but also analyze Slaking, which is obviously Slakoth's final evolution. It has its purpose in this game. But okay, the bonus perk is 1/4 egg hatching distance needed, which is fine and dandy, but I'm obsessed with the shiny Pokemon, so let's get a look at what this shiny evolution line will look like. Shiny Slakoth is pretty neat because it becomes purplish. Shiny Vigoroth breaks the mold a little bit just by being slightly golden yellowy, and shiny Slaking is sort of a more unsaturated and lightly colored purple-pink. As far as the exclusive move predictions, I'm actually a bit stumped on what it could be, but I will say almost anything could be an improvement. Almost anything. We're gonna assume that Slaking still will only be able to have Yawn as its only choice for fast attack, but if that changes at all to any damage-dealing move, we'll have to hope that we can also maybe TM our old Slakings that we already had before Community Day, because that would be somewhat of a game changer. But I'd imagine that it's more likely that the move will be an exclusive charge move for Slaking, so take a look at this list here on screen for moves that it could learn in past Pokemon games of old. It could actually learn a decent bit of damage-dealing moves through TMs of many different typings. I'd say maybe though Feint Attack is a choice that could be likely, or Hammer Arm, which they would have to add to the game of course, and Hammer Arm actually lowered the speed of the user in past games however, so they'd possibly implement that mechanic to it. Now I said that we were going to analyze Slaking overall in Pokemon GO, and again, it has its purpose. It's not the best defender or attacker by any stretch of the imagination. Now, I have a little bit of a script or whatever, so you're gonna see it kind of looks like I'm reading on screen, which I am. I want to get this to you sort of in a concise way, but fully explain what Slaking is good for, if you don't know. So as we said, it can only learn the move Yawn for its fast attack, and the only competitive charge attack would be to have Play Rough currently. So Yawn does nothing, and it actually charges up the bar slower than some of the other no damage dealing moves like Splash or anything like that. So until maybe they add like a sleep mechanic status effect into the game, Yawn will continue to do absolutely nothing for you for the most part. So Slaking has actually the 5th best attack stat in the game and the 10th best stamina or HP stat, and its defense is just so-so. The problem is all that attack stat is almost wasted because it can only use one of its 2 moves to deal damage. That's only the charge move that you'll give it to do any damage. So more often than not, you know, most people are gonna have a Machamp, and even just an average good one will pretty much make the Slaking faint before it even gets off its charge attack move, which is why Play Rough is the better of all choices for it so far, because it's actually 2 bars to use rather than 1 long bar, right? Now, Slaking currently can reach a maximum CP of 4431 if it's a 100% IVs fully powered up. The higher that the CP is, the higher that the gems will stand tall by appearance, so you could have like just 1 Blissey in a gym with a 3,000 to 4,000 CP Slaking in there, and the gym will actually appear as though it looks like it's fairly full, if not completely full, but it isn't. There's only 2 defenders in it. Again, the CP makes it stand tall. Really the only benefit here to mentioning that is just that oftentimes people are playing this game using their cars or whatever, so when they are quickly just driving by looking for gyms to take down, we're kind of playing a psychology game, because the psychology is just more likely that they would not want to even try hitting or looking at a gym that looks super tall, because they're gonna assume that it's full. So again, we're kind of getting into the psychology game here rather than is it like really a good Pokemon or not, and that psychology is only gonna work if the psychology of what I just described takes place. You know, they certainly could actually click the gym to see what's in it, you know, and still think, hey, I should take that on. So with that high CP though of Slaking, however, we'll say comes faster CP decay. So CP decay basically is just how fast the motivation, the heart, goes down while Pokemon are defending in a gym. So that's essentially all there is to it. I hope that you guys get a lot of shinies. Remember, Community Day will be on Saturday this time in June from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. your local time. So I will catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.